What is up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to the latest Liverpool transfer news, and I'm so excited because we have some brilliant news for you guys. The Express is reporting that RB Leipzig want to sell Naby Keita to Liverpool, and Liverpool will make an improved bid of around £65 million for Naby Keita. We had a £57 million transfer record bid rejected earlier. Remember that Liverpool's transfer record is 37 million for Mohamed Salah. We could break our transfer record twice in a row in a matter of a few weeks, which would be brilliant, and I think that's what Liverpool need to do. If we want to remain competitive, if we want to challenge for titles and trophies, Liverpool just absolutely have to spend the money. Liverpool's hopes of signing Naby Keita have been boosted, reports the newspaper, as RB Leipzig officials now want to sell Keita, according to Sky Sports reporter Kaveh Solkehol. I'm not sure what his sources are, but certainly if a Sky Sports reporter is reporting this, then he must have credible sources. By the way, there might be hectic uploads on my channel because I'm on my biggest road trip that I've ever done. I'm traveling to the Netherlands and Copenhagen. If you are either in the Netherlands or Copenhagen, hit me up on Facebook and Twitter and let's play football together, because I will play football with my subscribers there and I would love you guys to join in. So this Sky Sports News reporter said on Sky Sports News actually that we are expecting some progress on Naby Keita to Liverpool. Liverpool flew to Hong Kong yesterday, but no let up in their efforts to try and sign Naby Keita. We are expecting them to make a second bid for the RB Leipzig midfielder. Keita has told Leipzig he wants to leave. He has told them he wants to move to Liverpool. Oh my goodness, how good is that to hear? How good does that sound? That makes me so happy, as you can see guys, and let me know guys, does that make you happy as well, that top players really want to sign for Liverpool? Of course, you can argue Keita is not yet one of the best midfielders in the world, but he has the potential to become one of the best midfielders in the world. And Liverpool don't really buy superstars. We don't really go in and buy the likes of Luka Modric, Anthony Kroos, or other players like that, but we make them. We buy a young player or a player with high potential, and we make them a superstar. Suarez was certainly a very good player. You could see a world-class player when he signed for Liverpool, but Liverpool really made him a superstar, and I think we could do the same with Naby Keita. So the Sky Sports reporter goes on saying this: a £57 million offer has been rejected, but senior figures at Leipzig now want to sell Keita. A Liverpool bid of more than £60 million should be on its way this week. Oh my goodness, please Liverpool, make it happen. I would love it if Liverpool signed Keita, absolutely love it. As Kevin Keegan said, Keita has made 31 Bundesliga appearances for Leipzig, scoring 8 goals. For a box-to-box midfielder to score 8 goals in 31 games, that's a very good return, make no mistake. That's like 1 goal every 4 games. And that's a better return probably than all of Liverpool's midfielders in terms of his goals to game ratio. And the Bundesliga is a pretty decent league. It's certainly not as strong as the it's not as strong as the Spanish league or the English league, but it's certainly, I think, very close to the Premier League in terms of the overall strength of the league. Keita made it very clear to RB Leipzig that he wants to leave and join Liverpool this summer. There is no question about it, and I think Liverpool know what kind of terms Keita wants, which means that basically if we can agree a fee with Leipzig, it should be a formality that Keita signs, because we have you know, a lot of money to offer Keita, and he's on quite a low wages. I heard that he's on like 40k or 50k per week, and at Liverpool he would earn potentially 130k per week for Keita. And I'm sure that behind the scenes there are things going on. Behind the scenes, Keita's representatives already met with Liverpool representatives. That's how the transfer works. Liverpool wouldn't even bid for Keita if Keita didn't want to come to Liverpool. That's how it works. A club doesn't go in for a player who doesn't want to come to them, because there is no point, and they would just look absolutely stupid imagine if their owner club, who has the players ownership, you know, accepts the bid and then the player refuses to negotiate with you. That would be just the biggest embarrassment in world football. So that's why all the clubs do this, that they inquire in advance about the player, talking to his agent or his agent's representatives, and see whether the player would be interested in moving to Liverpool or to the bidding club. So that's how these transfers work. Keita also has 25 international appearances for Guinea, and he scored 3 goals in that process. So he has some international experience as well. And Jurgen Klopp said that they will continue to pursue the Naby Keita transfer. I read Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp's quotes like 2 days ago, that he really wants to sign his first choice targets, and we are not budging. And I think it's just a matter of when and not if we sign Keita, because Liverpool have the money. It looks like now that Leipzig officials basically admitted that they want to sell Naby Keita. And also very interesting, I heard that Ralf Rangnick, their chief executive, who said categorically that Keita is not for sale, he went on holiday recently, like a few days ago. So this week he's not at RB Leipzig. And the senior officials at Leipzig, the board members, they are businessmen. They are not just football people, but they are businessmen, and they know that RB Leipzig, you know, as a business, they just cannot refuse an offer of like 65 or 70 million pounds for Naby Keita, because it's just too much of a money to turn down. And you might say that it's not all about football nowadays, but it's a very interesting aspect of modern football, that most football clubs are run not just as football clubs, but as businesses. And from a business side of point, a bigger company with more money, you know, most often than not, you know, can outmuscle a smaller company. And this time Liverpool are, you know, the bigger club with a lot more money, and that's how you know, most top players gravitate towards these bigger clubs and end up towards these at these bigger clubs, because they can just offer a lot more wages. Jurgen Klopp also said, even though that he wants to sign their first choice targets, Keita and Van Dijk, he didn't mention these players, but we all know who these players are. But he also said that he's monitoring the market, and ultimately I think if we enter August and the season starts and still there is no progress on the Keita and Van Dijk deal, in the last 2 weeks of the transfer window, we might move on to other targets. But I honestly think we shouldn't. I honestly think we should only move on to other targets in the last week of the transfer window, in like from August 23rd onwards. And until then we should go all out, absolutely all out, and sign Keita and Van Dijk, because remember that Liverpool in the last 3 transfer windows spent basically zero money. They actually sold players worth as much money as they bought players for. So I think Liverpool should just try everything to get these players, because they will be the difference between Liverpool potentially winning a trophy or challenging for a trophy and Liverpool ending up falling short. And we have seen too many seasons of Liverpool falling short, and now I think under Jurgen Klopp something special is building at Liverpool. So that's why I'm so excited for next season. The Express is also reporting that Liverpool are interested in Argentina striker Maxi Romero, and they have been scouting him. He is playing for Vélez Sarsfield. That's an Argentinian league club, and I will be honest, I have no idea who this guy is, so I can only judge him on the reports. So Romero is 18 years old, and according to this newspaper, The Express, he's one of Argentina's brightest young talents, and he has been attracting interest from the Premier League in recent seasons. Arsenal were apparently interested in signing him when he was just 16 years old. And Jurgen Klopp is famous for nurturing and developing young talent. So certainly I think Liverpool should keep an open eye on these markets, because you could pick up real bargains. But right now, I think we have enough strikers. The only striker that I would want Liverpool to sign is Aubameyang. I don't think Mbappe is worth like 130 million pounds, honestly. He might become one of the best players in the world, but certainly right now, after half the season at Monaco, he's not worth that amount of money. And honestly, even without Aubameyang, Liverpool have 5 strikers, so I don't think we should sign this guy. Maybe do a deal of signing him on the cheap and getting into the contract that he stays on loan at Vélez Sarsfield for a season or 2, and that way he can continue to develop. But when we want, we can call him to Liverpool, and then he can be an even better player, and he would certainly be cheaper to sign him now than later on. Very interesting quotes from Dalbert, the left back who is playing for Nice. He said, "We had a fantastic season, it was only natural that proposals arrived. My agent was contacted by over 10 European clubs, including Liverpool and Inter, who progressed in their desire to have men in the squad. Inter made a proposal that I found to be irresistible, and I think over the next few days we can have a happy outcome for everyone." So this is confirmed that Liverpool were interested in Dalbert, but maybe not very seriously interested. I honestly didn't watch a lot of French football. I watched most of the highlights, and Nice had great attacking play, but I can't really remember how their defense looked like. And Dalbert certainly played as a left back for Nice, so I don't know if this guy is any good or not, but I trust Jurgen Klopp's judgment, and I think Andrew Robertson for 8 million pounds is a really a bargain deal. That deal is in the works right now, so it could be announced this week or next week, so stay tuned for more news later. Thanks for watching, guys, stay awesome, see you later, goodbye.